morning and welcome to A&E TV. Today we're joined for morning coffee by Hala Kazim, social entrepreneur and founder of Journey Through Change. Good morning, Hala.
Good morning to you.
So to kick things off, talk us through your morning routine.
Well, I'm an early bird, so I wake up very early, 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I think it's very boring thing. I just wake up, I stay in bed for a while, then I have my boring breakfast, which is very cereal or yogurt with granola and honey, and then, off to my daily schedule.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And can you tell us a little bit about Journey Through Change and what you're expecting the women to take away from the experiences?
Well, Journey Through Change, it's a program that I have created. I think the only Arab woman that started, or the first Arab woman started something that, and even in the West I'd not seen something so customized for women. Now the program is to take, to let women or help women help themselves to take care of themselves. Mm-hmm. And basically just to learn how to take care of your physical, mental, spiritual, emotional well-being, and how women should love themselves. Because as centuries and centuries women have been, and all nationality, I'm not just talking about Arab, that we don't know what we deserve and what we're worth, and we put everybody in before us. Yeah. Now, my school is you put yourself first, because you take care of you, then you can take care of others. Okay.
And obviously you have a strong focus on women. Would you ever consider doing anything for men?
They don't even come, really. If we really think about it, they talk about it. You don't take us to trips. You don't do lectures to us. They don't even register. I think, let me just be with women, and women are very committed and they really go much deeper. And I think because, again, through years we have always had to prove ourselves. So we work hard on ourselves.
Okay. And how would you say your upbringing has helped shape the woman that you are today?
If I think about my upbringing, is that my father was a trader. My mother's from Bahrain. She was very young when she married my father. She was 15, he was 70. And she was one of the wives. So she was the last one. My mother, I think, had a big influence on us because she was a very tough woman and very strong woman. And my father was, to what I remember, because he was very old, I do have memories. He was very gentle with me, and he was very, he helped a lot of poor and a lot of people. And the same thing my mother did, helped a lot of people. I think that's something I've taken from them, the love to help others. Yeah. And I think made me a very tough woman as I am today, because I had the role model for that.
Okay. And what lessons that you've learned would you like to pass on to your children?
Oh, too many things. I teach them, or I teach myself to, not to judge, and be compassionate and be kind, but be firm. Be one.
Okay.
I think being one is very difficult. To be you in Dubai, and to be you in London, and to be you in India, and to be you in front of camera and behind the camera. I think there are so many things I've learned, and I would like to pass it to not just my children, to everyone.
Okay. And how would you define feminism?
I think through the years, again, it's been taken wrong. To me, what is feminism? I'm not in a fight with a man. I'm not in a challenge with a man. I'm not here to prove who's wrong and who's right. Men are our companion in life. And I love men. My father and my 5 sons and my husband, they're men. Yeah. And why it has to be, I have to fight him to get what I want. Why can't we? So I think, and I'm against equalism. They say I'm the equal of men. No, I'm not. My body is different. My brain is different. I like to believe that we are unique,
Yeah.
and a man is a unique.
Yeah.
It's in
Makes sense.
their own way and in my way.
Okay. And what would you say is the biggest challenge you face in what you do?
Myself, I think. Keep going and motivating myself and keep doing what I believe in. I think sometimes you get challenges and you want to give up or you want to, stop, and then you have to recharge yourself. And I have a very good support system, which is my husband and my sons, and very good friends to push me to what I want to do.
Okay. And what would you say is your biggest achievement so far in your career?
I think being a mother of 5 sons, and I think to see them good men, successful, I think that is my biggest achievement with my family and in my work. I think that I have reached women, a lot of women, with my message, and they accept it.
Yeah.
And they learn to love themselves.
Okay. And what is that you still want to achieve that you haven't done yet?
A lot of things. I will say I'm in the middle of the way. Much more of what I am now, much more than what I achieved. I want to reach every woman, not just the Arab world, because we're the same. You love, I love, we want a good family, and you want to feel beautiful, you want to take care, and you want to be loved. So I want to reach a lot of women.
And who is your mentor, or who's been your inspiration to you?
Elaine Kenny. She's Canadian that lives now in New York City, but she lived here, and she's 76 this month, and she's the one helped me change my life and bring Hala back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
I'll cry now. Advice. I think, keep going because the future is bright.
Okay. And what would you tell yourself 10 years from now?
I always say to myself that I had 2 lives, totally different. So maybe I will tell myself how much you added for the second life you had. And I want to achieve things that I don't even have an idea about now, because what I have now, back then I never thought I'll reach. So I want to have the same in 10 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'll be 66.
And complete this sentence for me. I'm happy when?
I am around my sons and when I'm alone.
Okay. And what do you say no to?
I say no to a lot of things. I say no to violence. I say no to harshness. I say no to racism. I say no to aggressiveness. I say no to even not taking care of yourself.
Okay.
So many no's and so many yes.
Yes. Yeah. And what about your personal style? How would you describe that?
Classic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there a book that you're reading at the moment?
Osho, yes.
Okay. And final question for today, how would you like the world to remember you?
As a kind woman.
Okay. Hala, thank you so much. It's been lovely talking to you.
Thank you.